Lecture 14a, Killing Vectors. I want to prove, to show that the lead derivative with respect to x of gij is equal to 0. Recall that x is the flow, okay, is the tangent vector, okay, on the line, on the curve. Now, we start from the assumption that the metric is preserved along the flow. Remember, the flow, phi of t is xi of t. Xi at t belongs to the manifold, but their construction, they are made just using this scalar t that belongs to the real, as we did before. So this is the function phi of t, that the vector field x defined of the ordinary derivative dxi of dt, which you can think as the velocity field of the flow, that is assumption, isometry condition. You see, to derive the Killing vector, this is an assumption, the isometry condition. So gij dxi dxj, attention, dxi dxj, they are the basis covector, the basis vectors, okay, the dual basis vector, okay. These are covariant components, and the basis is contravariant components. In this case, contravariant basis vectors at t plus delta t. This assumption, okay, for isometry, this gij dxi dxj at t is equal to the gij dxi dxj at t plus delta t. So, what this means, the line element, the metric length, does not change on infinitesimal flow along the vector field x. We will use this to derive that the lead derivative vanishes. That is, in this case, you see, then the vector field x generates an isometry, distance preserving. Do you remember ds squared is gij dxi dxj? This here comes from the classical mechanics. You see, dr dot dr. But in the manifold, you forget this. You just work with jij, the metric. So, step 1, Taylor expand the metric at t plus delta t. Remember, as we did before, delta t is eta, is a small distance. This is a t at q minus t at p. And then we assume that t at p is 0, so tq is greater than 0, eta is greater than 0, obviously delta t is greater than 0. So let's expand here, use the Taylor expansion. Gij t plus delta t, this gij at t plus delta t djij dt at t plus order of delta t square. This is order of eta square first. So here you see you use the chain rule as we did before. So gij of t delta t, you see the partial derivative of gij respect xj dx xk of dt. That k of dt is the tangent vector. You see, the capital X plus order of delta t square. So I just substitute here. So gij of t plus delta t, capital X at k, partial derivative with respect to xk, gij at t plus order of delta t squared. I call this relation 1. Similarly, the coordinate differentials dxi are also dragged along the flow. The flow, remember, is capital X, okay? Is the tangent vector. So, just we expand, okay, Taylor series dxi t plus delta t, dxi at t plus delta t, d of dt of dxi. Dxi is a basis, okay, that belongs to the cotangent space. You see, dxi is a vector, okay? So, here I use the chain rule, but there is a trick over here. You see, you just use this here, but I keep this, okay, in the derivative, and dt is a scalar, so I can put inside. That's why you see this dt comes to here, and this is dxk over there. You see, this dt here comes here as the denominator of dxi of dt. Dxi of dt, what it is capital Xi. It's quite easy just to see it. That's a trick, you see. So then here is equation 2. You just follow dxi of t plus delta t. Don't forget this delta t. Partial the capital Xi partial xk at t dxk. That's equation 2. Now similarly, you see, you just swap I by j. You see, you just look at here, this is I. This is substitute by j. That's it. No problem to obtain this equation, relation 3. Observe that's important. Gij dxi dxj at t plus delta t is equal gij, this case, at t plus delta t, dxi t plus delta t, and txj t by delta t, which we showed before. This is the factors. See, attention now. See, 1, 2, and 3, they are this case are factors. So this is equal gij dxi dxj at t, because preserve the distance, okay, when you move along the curve. See, so that's a part, this case, this A. The next will continue from here just to obtain the Killing vector and then the Killing equations. See?